What up, geeks and dudes and dudettes? My name is DEEBEEGEEK and welcome to the new DEEBEEGEEK Lair.
My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. Yeah, ooh. My life be like, yeah, ooh. My life be like times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way.
Alright dudes, so welcome to my new and improved studio slash bedroom, because I sleep here as well, obviously. But dudes, I am so proud of this. I've been working on this the last couple of days, and that is kind of the reason why there hasn't been any videos the last 2 days. I super apologize for that. I know it's not like me to have no videos up on the channel, but I just really wanted to get this out of the way, and I feel like it was worth it. It was really worth all the hard work that I put into this place, and because I just wanted to have a nicer background for you guys in the new year, I said if I'm going to transform everything about myself, I think one of the first places I need to start is where I record my videos, and I think I've done an okay job, and I just want to showcase everything that I got going on here, everything that I've collected over the years at comic conventions, stuff that I've had ever since I was a kid, all of that great stuff that I hold on dear to my heart, that I want to share with you guys as my viewers and as my fans. Now dudes, I want to apologize if the sound isn't fantastic with this camera, because as of right now I do not have an external microphone for this camera, but I am going to invest in one, so hopefully in the future for more videos like this one I'll have, you know, better sound quality. So hopefully it's not too bad. I've tested the sound a bit now and again and it seems to be okay, so hopefully it's okay for you guys. But anyway, let's start the awesome tour. Alright dude, so to start off the tour, I said why not, let's just start off on this shelf and show you everything that I've collected over the years. So first of all, as you can see here guys, this is the awesome 1:1 scale Pip-Boy. I got this with the Pip-Boy edition of Fallout 4. I freaking love this thing. I think it's one of the coolest things and the coolest special editions from any video game that I've ever seen. It's so awesome to have, and it's great for like cosplaying and stuff, or just to look super awesome on your shelf, and it's doing a great job of that right now, so it is. Now if we go over here, you can see first of all there's a cartridge here for Donkey Kong. Now I have got questions about this before saying what's the cartridge on the radiator, if it's not on the radiator anymore, but it is Donkey Kong from the NES. Now the NES is right there, we'll talk about that now in a second, but I want to talk about this game, how much this game actually means to me. I've played this game so many times. I thought this game was so freaking hard as a kid, but I managed to get very far in it, but I never actually finished it, which is a total bummer. So that is something that I definitely need to revisit on the channel. But anyway, going back to this, we have got the Sega Mega Drive 2. Now, this is one of my top 10 favorite consoles of all time. It is definitely one of the best things that ever to happen to me as a kid. I don't know how many hours I spent playing this thing, but I fucking love the Sega Mega Drive. Like so many awesome titles like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, we got Revenge of Shinobi on there. Like I played so many awesome games on this, and it was the reason that really hooked me to video games in the first place. But what got me started on video games was this bad boy right here. The NES, people, the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is actually the first ever console I've ever owned. I actually have a story to tell to you guys about this console. I remember when I was so little and when I was so young, I don't even know how old I was. I think I was either 4 or 5 at the time. And my ma or my mum came home and she brought this box, and I was like, oh, what's this box? It was a really cool looking box at the time, and as a kid I was obsessing over this stuff, like video games and stuff, but I never actually owned one, never owned a console or any handheld video games. I don't think there actually was one at the time, but I used to go to arcades and stuff when I was a kid. Like my mom used to bring me there, and it was one of the best things ever. And then they actually came out with like consoles and stuff. I know Atari was probably the first of its kind, but then this was actually released by Nintendo, and she brought it home one day. I opened this box and I couldn't believe my eyes what it was, a Nintendo Entertainment System. And you know, ever since then I've been hooked to video games. I fucking love video games. It holds a very special place in my heart. It's the biggest part of my childhood was video games, and I know that's sad to a lot of people. It's just like, Jesus, how many video games did you play? But honestly, video games got me through a lot of tough times when I was a kid. I'm not going to go into any of those details. You don't need to know any of that stuff. But it genuinely, it distracted me from a lot of tough times as a kid. And it's what kept me going in life. Oh my god, fucking light. And also, dudes, as you can see here, I have Super Mario and Luigi and all the awesome characters, Yoshi on top. My little brothers and sisters actually kept these from me. They got them free with a, I think it was a McDonald's Happy Meal. They got them with, so they were actually pretty cool, and they were only limited edition, so I held on to them. And they really sell the NES. They really make it look awesome. And we got Ryuk there from Death Note. Any of you Death Note fans out there, you know how awesome this character is. I love Ryuk, my favorite character from Death Note. And I think this figurine that I snatched at Dublin Comic Con was definitely worth the purchase. Now, as we go over here, you can see I have little pop head figures here. We've got Deadpool, because, you know, you gotta love Deadpool. We've got Arrow, because I fucking love the CW shows, and Oliver Queen is awesome. And, you know, Stephen Amell, he does a perfect portrayal of the Green Arrow, in my opinion. And also we've got Wolverine, because, you know what, Wolverine is probably one of my favorite superheroes of all time. And we've got little Goku in the box here. I'm keeping him in the box just in case, you know, he goes super and starts beating up everybody on the shelf here. So you're staying in the box, Goku. No Super Saiyan God for you. And also, dudes, I don't want to skip this, but this is actually my Power Rangers collection. I've got the Legacy Communicator. I got this at MCM London Comic Con last year. My good friend Scott told me that he snatched one. I was like, oh my god, I need to get one. So I ran straight to the Bandai booth and I got one. And I fucking love it, dudes. I mean, look how awesome that is. It is an exact replica from the 90s TV show, and it's, you know, it's gonna be with me forever, I think, in my opinion, because it's so cool. And also, I've got the Legacy Power Morpher. Now, I actually bought this online when they were released, and I fucking love this shit, man. I actually used this for a cosplay a couple of years ago at Comic-Con, and you know, it really sold the costume just because it was the Morpher, and it was just so cool. Now, as we go over here, guys, you can see my Dragon Ball collection. We've got Goku, we've got Gogeta, we got Vegito on top, and they're guarding the 7 Dragon Balls, people. Yes, in here we got 7 Dragon Balls. They're so awesome. I'll show you guys, but, you know, it's too much effort moving everything. So you can see that maybe in a different video or something. And now I'm going to show you my awesome Dragon Ball Z collection. I'm pretty proud of this. I collected this over a space of a year, I think. And I got them all eventually. I do not have Dragon Ball. That is something that I want to start collecting, is Dragon Ball. I know there's like 6 seasons of Dragon Ball, so I want to get that. But I have all 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z, and yes, I have this pitiful excuse of a sequel, which is Dragon Ball GT, which is no longer canon. But you have to own this stuff as part of the collection, because it is a part of the collection. And at the end of the day. And now we also got the Japanese version of Battle of Gods. This was brand new at the time, and I had to grab it because it was just so awesome to have. And I also have some steel bookcases of the Dragon Ball Z movies. I do not have them all. I think there's like 4 or 5 more that I need to collect. I have to get onto that. I have to finish this collection, dudes. I really want this to be the full-blown collection, but right now that's what I have, and I think it's pretty impressive. We've also got Dante here. I actually got Dante from Dublin Comic Con last year, or was it the year before, I think. Definitely was worth the purchase. I managed to get a good deal on him, and you know, Devil May Cry is one of my favorite titles from Capcom. I fucking love this game, and I think it's awesome. Now, moving on to the next shelf, as you can see, my Leonardo plushie. I showed you that in my Christmas video. We got a BB-8 pop figure. We got the Transformers collections 1, 2, and 3. I do not have 4 because that's a load of shit. We got Death Note, the ultimate collection of Death Note. The full anime there. We got the Japanese, and we've also got the English dub in that as well. And I've got my own Death Note actual notebook there too. We've also got a Green Ranger pop vinyl that I got free with the communicator, which was awesome. We got this bad boy right here, this angry mofo right here. You guys have seen this guy in my videos before. in the background, but that is my Red Hulk. He's so cool. General Thunderbolt. I don't know if they're going to introduce this guy into the MCU, but hopefully they do. That would be so interesting to see in the Hulk movies, to see Red Hulk in there and just to see the two of them square off. That's something that I think all of us Hulk fans want to see, but hopefully, you know, the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe are doing really well right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they brought him into it. Also, dudes, we got some Sega games here. I got Sonic 3, we got a tennis game, Aladdin. I don't have all of them because they've got lost over recent years. We've got like my little Vault Boy. I actually got this with a Vault-Tec kind of loot crate thingy that I got, which is cool. He's a full scale one as well. And we finally got this bad boy up on the shelf, dudes. My Noctis figurine from Final Fantasy 15. I mean, look at the detail in this bad boy right here. I didn't have the room for him before when I got him, but now that I do, he's looking so cool, man. And then we got this beast right here, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat 10. This is one of my favorite designs of Scorpion, and I had to get the figurine. I mean, he's got the skull there, he's got his sword there, all the little belts and stuff. So cool, so cool. I might cosplay him one year. I might do that because this is definitely one of my favorite ones. And then we go over here, we got Revenge of Shinobi in there. We've got some old games that I held on to. Most of them are Bethesda games like Skyrim. We got Oblivion, we got Fallout New Vegas. Oh yes, this is something that I absolutely love this, dudes. This is my animated series of Spider-Man, the 90s show. Now this is one of the best cartoons growing up as a kid. It was on Fox Kids. I used to watch it every single day. I didn't care if I seen the episode before. I watched it countless and countless times over and over again. Because in my opinion, it was definitely one of the best animated TV shows at the time, and is still one of the greatest to date. And we've also got Connor Kenway there that I got with a special edition of Assassin's Creed 3. He is awesome. I do not have any more Assassin's Creed figurines, but this one is definitely one of the best I've seen. Now moving over here to some pictures, guys. That's actually my girlfriend there. I know a lot of you guys haven't seen her in any of my videos, but she doesn't want to be in them, so I'm going to respect her for that. But this is the time I actually seen JDF. Me and JDF actually met. It was one of the best moments of my life. We also got to meet this absolute legend here, which is Austin St. John. Now unfortunately we didn't get a chance to talk to him for very long. We just got in line for a photo shoot with him. That's actually my little brother there, and that's my sister there, and he seemed to be a really cool guy. And you know, I hope to meet him again in the future. Hopefully he comes to other conventions. It's going to be so awesome. But I really enjoyed that. Now guys, as you can see here, I've got this super amazing Dragon Ball Z poster. It's now my new backdrop for my videos. I wanted to put this up for a while. I've had this for a long time. My sister actually got me this a couple of Christmas ago. My sister actually got me this a few Christmases back, and I never really had the room and nowhere to put it, but I finally got it up. I'm super proud of this. I think it's so cool, and it really brings out the background of my studio now. I think it's so cool. Now dudes, finally I said I'd start showing you my actual setup. As you can see here, I've got the VR headset from PlayStation. Definitely a must buy for you guys. It's the cheapest VR headset you'll get on the market, and it's so awesome. The quality is absolutely fantastic. I don't see why you would need any other VR headset. And then you can see my big ass monitor. This is actually the monitor that I do all my editing on and all my video games. I play all my games on this as well. And as you can see, and you can probably tell, Jesus dude, it's so big to have up in your face. So you can imagine what horror games are like on this bad boy right here. It's so freaking scary. And we have this good old reliable Logitech C920 camera. I've had this since the beginning of my YouTube channel, dudes. It's absolutely amazing. If you guys are starting a YouTube channel, I highly recommend getting yourselves one of these bad boys, because you can make some great quality videos with it, and it's so easy to use and record, and the video sizes are never too big as well. So when it comes to rendering and stuff, it doesn't take too long, which is such a good awesome plus. And you come down here, you can see my PlayStation 4 joypads on a charging dock. I just got a standard keyboard and mouse. I don't see any real necessary reasons to have anything better than them. But who knows, if I have enough money I might invest in better keyboard and mouse, who knows. And we also got this screen here that I play my PlayStation 4 games on. And I also going to be doing some live streams on this as well with the camera there. So that's something to look forward to in the future, guys, is some more live streams. And if you come down here, guys, you can see that I actually have the PlayStation 4 set up here. And then we have this. Dun, dun, dun! I know, dudes, my wiring setup isn't the tidiest right now. I'm not the best when it comes to cable organizing, as you can clearly see, but I hope to improve that soon. So, you know, don't worry, I will improve that. Now, guys, here is my computer. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what specs does this have? What kind of computer do you have? But honestly, dudes, if I was to be completely honest with you guys right now, I have no clue when it comes to computers and stuff. I'm no computer genius. I didn't build this computer myself or any of that. Now, I do have an interest in computers, but I never actually got the time to actually spend the time to build a computer and know what's what. So when it comes to specs and stuff, do not ask me that, because honestly, I don't fucking know what's in this computer. But I do have a list of specs that I can show you guys. They should be appearing on the screen now. If you want to read them, and maybe it's good, maybe it's not. But the guy that actually sold me this computer, he had his own computer business, and this one he built himself, and the specs he said were pretty good. I told him what I wanted to do with the computer, and he said, it's perfect. And you know what, it is. Like, so far it's working really, really well for making videos, playing games, and the memory is pretty okay as well. So I'm not complaining. Who knows, I might actually build my own computer sometime in the future. That is something I am looking forward to doing, but right now, I'm pretty okay. So there you have it, dudes. That is my setup, that is my room, that is my studio, that's everything that I've owned, everything that I've collected over the years, and stuff that I've held on to ever since I was a kid. I hope you guys enjoyed this setup tour. It's something that I really wanted to do to kickstart the new year, is, change the whole background for you guys, have everything more, pleasing to watch in the videos. And when it comes to gameplay videos, I am working on a different setup for my gaming videos, so you're going to see that. But as of right now, I'm going to work with what I have at the moment, and then hopefully coming into the next month, I'll have much more better lighting. And when it comes to gaming videos, there's going to be an awesome background for you guys as well. So I am looking forward to the changes of this channel. As of right now, this is the biggest change that the channel has. And I'm so proud of this. I've spent the last couple of days doing this, and it's the reason why there hasn't been any videos, so I do apologize for that, guys. But I have another video coming today, so stay tuned for that. It is actually a reaction video, and hopefully I'm going to have my first gameplay video of 2017 up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that as well, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and that'd be super awesome. And if you want to join the DEEBEEGEEK community, if you are a new viewer and you like this setup, you can relate to the stuff that I showed you in this video, then why don't you stick around for a while? Why don't you stick around and see what I have to offer as a YouTuber, and sting that subscribe button, because that'd be super awesome also. But anyway, dudes, as always, stay geeky, stay cool, be awesome, and be happy. And I'll see you dudes in my next video. See you later, dudes.